right, we are back with another episode of It's That Easy. It is Tuesday night, August the 4th. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Got some games for you for Wednesday night, and I'm going to show you a few things I'm going to do, and then I'm going to talk about one thing that I'm going to try and do here that'll be pretty cool. So if you're watching, please like the video, and if you get a chance, go ahead and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. So, all right, here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to give you some picks for tomorrow's games. I'm going to parlay these games. At the end, I'm going to tell you how much is going, if you put $10 down, how much I can win on that. And then we're going to tell you how much we're going to give to a charity of my choice, unless someone comments and says, hey, here's a good charity to give to if we win. So, yeah. So let's look at that. But first, I'm going to show you some cool stuff. Check this out. Can you see that? I bought this Superman thing. I don't know if people like to collect stuff, but Superman, and that is a gold logo. Isn't that pretty cool? So I'm a collector of stuff, so got that. Hopefully it'll be worth something someday. Check this out. Off of TikTok. I shouldn't be shopping off TikTok. But look at this. 1968 Super Bowl III New York Jets ring. I just like it because it's an iconic game. Joe Namath, the guarantee. He guaranteed to win because some guy yelled at him and told him, yeah, he couldn't. They were going to get their butts kicked by the Colts. And look at these things. I don't know if you've seen these. I thought these were pretty cool. Not a huge soccer fan, but check those out. I got those. I guess you can't really see them, but yeah, I got those little. Those are the mascots from the World Cup. So that was U.S. Let's see. Can you see that? Mexico. The Mexican Jaguar. I called it a cheetah or something. I know it's a Jaguar. The American Eagle. Look at that. And then the Canadian Moose. All with a soccer ball. Isn't that cool? I just thought it'd be kind of cool someday to have. So, and you know what? Maybe we can maybe one of these could be a giveaway someday. So, if people start watching and commenting. So, all right, let's jump into it. Let me give you these picks for tomorrow. So there are 15 games tomorrow. I went through them. I run the numbers through my formulas that I have. Here's some of the things I came up with. And here's the crazy part. So usually, like there's a team like, oh yeah, this team's won a couple of games, the last 5 games. This team's lost a couple. Now we have some situations tomorrow where there are going to be some crazy swings both ways. And it's going to be, hopefully this makes for a good parlay for us. So first one, Dodgers and Cubs. So if you've been watching the Dodgers and Cubs, Dodgers obviously picked up Skubal 2 days ago. Had him pitch tonight. I'm sure everybody thought like he's going to come in, show up, do his thing, which he did. He held the Cubs to like 1 run, but he gave up a home run to, is it Dansbury? So, yeah, he gave up a home run to that guy. It's 1-1. The Cubs end up pulling away. But here's the thing. The Cubs, so tomorrow, Dodgers pitching Eric Lauer, 4.5 ERA. The Cubs are pitching Imanaga. That's the only thing that I'm not too excited about. 3.67 ERA. Look at this. The Dodgers have lost 5 games in a row. Isn't that crazy? Swept by Boston, and then have lost the first 2 to the Cubs. The Cubs have won 3 of their last 5 games, so they were tough. They had 2 tough losses against the Yankees, 2-0 and 2-1. But they did win the one there, and then they beat the Dodgers the first 2. So here's the first pick we're going to go. We're going to go with Cubs tomorrow to win the game. So that's our first one there. And we're strictly going off of the Cubs have won 3 of their last 4 games, and the Dodgers have lost 5 in a row. So here's another one. The A's and the Reds. So the A's are pitching Jacob Lopez, 5.79 ERA. Doesn't matter. We don't know. The Reds are pitching Louder. Let's see, 5.42 ERA. Let's see what I got here for those guys. So here's another one. So Louder has given up 13 runs in his last 5 games, and Lopez has given up 7 runs. But check this out. Look at that. Last 5 games, the A's have lost 5 games in a row. They are sucking wind. And it's all been, they were at home and then they lost on the road today to Cincinnati. Cincinnati has won 4 of the last 5 games. Struggled here with Pittsburgh a couple games ago, but picked it back up, right? So, so for that reason, we are going to go Reds to win tomorrow. So now we got Cubs and Reds. Next one is the Nationals and the Phillies. So Nationals are pitching Jake Irvin, 5.56 ERA. Phillies are pitching Painter, 6.72 ERA. Doesn't matter. We don't know. Oh, I didn't tell you this. Look at this. The over-under's 9. But see, Philly is a huge favorite, minus 174. So let's go down and see what they've done their last 5 games. Look at that. Nationals have lost 5 in a row, and it's possible it could be more. But yeah, 5 in a row. Isn't that crazy? They got swept by Atlanta. Now they're in the process of getting swept by the Phillies. Phillies struggled against Baltimore 5 games ago, but after that, they've gone on a 4-game winning streak. So for that reason, we're going Phillies tomorrow to beat the Nationals. Then we got the White Sox and the Red Sox. Sorry, my picture's in the way of this other one, but trust me, it's the White Sox and the Red Sox. White Sox are pitching Burke, 3.04 ERA. That's actually not bad at all. Red Sox are pitching Sonny Gray, 2.93 ERA. So that's pretty good there. Let's see. The Boston's a minus 121, so it's not a huge favorite, but they are a favorite. And the over-under's 8.5 there. So let's go down and look at what we're looking at here. So the White Sox, even though they were doing pretty well, they had beat the Yankees, they beat the Tampa Bay. They've lost 2 of their last 3 games. And actually, I feel like, was that today's game? Could have been. Let's see here. I'll tell you. But if you look at the Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. So they're doing really, really well. Yeah, they beat up on the White Sox today 14-2. So because of that, look at that. They swept the Dodgers in LA. They had beaten the A's, but everybody beat the A's. And then they've started off pretty hot against the White Sox. So for that reason, we're going to go Boston tomorrow to win the game. Then the last one, this is our last of our 5 winners tomorrow that we are going to parlay, is the Marlins and the Braves. So Marlins are pitching Perez, 3.44 ERA, very respectable there, right? The Braves are pitching Elder, 3.84 ERA, also respectable there. So let's look at what they've done their last 5 games. So if you look at the Marlins, they did pretty good against the Mets, but then they lost to Atlanta. But that's not really the biggest stat. The biggest stat that we're doing is the Braves won their last 5 games. They swept the Nationals, pretty good too, and then started off today's game by beating the Marlins. So at least 5 games in a row that they've won. So the only reason we're going Braves is because of they've won that one. So here's the play for tomorrow. We parlay the Cubs, the Reds, the Phillies, the Red Sox, and the Braves. Those 5 teams. We can put $10 down on that. It pays $157 if they all win. If we do that, I will put $57 in my pocket, and $100 will go to a charity of either my choice, or if someone comments on here, we'll send it to them. So let's see how we do. This is the last kind of bonus one here. The Rays are playing in Colorado. And if you look at this, so today's game is at least 7-5 right now, Colorado. So they scored 12 runs. The day before, they scored, it was 13-9, 22 runs. So the over-under has been 11.5 for them. The over-under is still tomorrow, 11.5 as well. So my pick for that, it's just a bonus pick. We're not going to add this to the parlay. Will be over the 11.5 runs for Tampa Bay and Colorado. So there you have it. There are 5 picks for us to do tomorrow with some teams that are on winning streaks or against some teams that are on really bad losing streaks as well. And then a quick over-under there for you. So hopefully those go well for you. We're going to talk about it. We'll find out how that goes. If you're watching, please like the video. If you get a chance, go ahead and subscribe. And if you get a chance, comment on if we do win, what charity would you want that to go to? So hope everyone has a great Wednesday tomorrow. And if you do decide to bet on baseball, I hope you win a ton of money. So have a great one.